Steve, how disruptive has it been this week? Gives a bit of a flavour of what you've had to put up with.
It's been tough. Obviously the weather's put paid to any real preparation, if we're being honest. We're lucky we got the facility at Ravenscraig, so we were able to train there today. Nobody could get out of their houses yesterday, so it was a bit of a farce, so we had to do the right thing. The boys just went to the gym, made their way to the gym themselves, so we haven't had as much preparation time as we want, but I would imagine Hearts would be very similar, so that's definitely no excuse. But we're well versed in what we want to do and how we want to play, so I don't think that'll be a major problem for us.
Yeah, how much impact does it have at this stage of the season? I suppose the players will get a lot of games under their belt and so on anyway. What's the main impact that it has?
I think if anything it freshens us up even more. Hearts had a game midweek which I went to watch. We didn't, ours was cancelled obviously, so we're going into the game nice and fresh. It was making sure we give them the right amount of work, that they weren't a little bit sloppy with things. We've done that today. We'll do it again tomorrow, so they're not going to lack fitness. They're not going to lack organisation. That's not going to go because they haven't been able to train. They'll be playing snowball fights and things, so we'll be fine. We'll be well prepared to go into the game.
What type of encounter are you expecting?
It'll be tough. There's been nothing between the two sides in the 3 meetings. Obviously, we beat them here, we drew, and they beat us. So it's all square really. So this one's a decider really. But it's a tough game. I watched them on Tuesday night. They're a decent side. They're well organised. They don't concede many goals as we know. But we're confident. We're at home. There'll be a big crowd backing us, and if we play at the tempo and the drive that we have in our game, then I'm confident.
How much feel-good factor does this place take from what's already been achieved in the League Cup this season?
I think the League Cup gives you the aims to go and do it again. We were disappointed we didn't win on the day, and it gave us a real drive and ambition to get back there again. And we've put ourselves in a great chance. We've had 2 difficult games to get here, and we've done that. We've overcame them, and now we've got a great opportunity on Sunday.
Have you any worries about the game going ahead at all?
I think if you look at the surrounding areas, that's probably the main worry. The pitch is fine. It won't be the problem. It's just making sure we have all the surrounding areas right. But people are working day and night. We've got volunteers and fans in helping us out as well. So I'm quietly confident it'll go ahead.
Well, you talked about obviously your preparation situation. So you're indoor today, and did you manage to get through the sort of procedures you normally do? Yeah,
we done our normal session we would do 2 days before a game. We worked on our 11v11. We spoke a little bit about Hearts, but as I say, we're well versed in what we do. We're well organised. Everybody knows their roles, and it was just a case of getting back onto the pitch again, in an 11v11 format instead of small areas, which we've trained on. So nothing's really changed for us. They've had a day off. That's it.
How much has the impetus of the League Cup run that you had turned to this competition with the same emphasis?
I think, and I've said it repeatedly, it raised the club's profile. People were talking about individuals, we were talking about the club as a group of people. So we want to do the same again in terms of going forward and trying to attract players. It's a real incentive. People see you've got the cup finals, people see you're in the quarterfinals with potential semi-finals, and as I say, it raises the profile, especially from boys down in England who don't really know loads about the Scottish game, and it does put us back on the map to attract players.
Talking about players who've made an impact, Curtis Main is one of those. Considering since he came in, you've been in a great run of form.
Yeah, we've done well since we came back after the break. I feel we can play better in games, but before the break we had some decent games and we didn't win at all. This time we've ground out results. I feel there's more to come. On the Saturday's game against Dundee, which was the last game, we didn't play particularly well. But as I said in the press, Kilmarnock came here and done that to us. We dominated the game completely, and that was classed as great tactics. We went and done it, and we just didn't play well. So that's the difference, of course. But we're happy with getting the results, and as I say, we'll be looking to put a performance on again on Sunday.
How are you off fitness-wise for players? Any problems for the weekend?
No, just our longer-term ones. Peter Hartley, Ellis Plummer. Liam Grimshaw could be a doubt for us as well. He might be the only one that's added to that. Other than that, we should be ready to go.
You mentioned the volunteers and staff working around the clock to get the game on, clear the areas. It's quite inspiring seeing that, just everybody mucking in to make sure the game goes ahead. Yeah,
it's fantastic. It says a lot about the football club. I think it does in most football clubs. You have people that don't get recognised, but they do anything to make sure the boys get out in the pitch. And we certainly appreciate that here. When you see the girls in the office out with shovels and things as well, and people pushing people up the road, it probably sends a message out about what we've got here. We've got good people, and we try and bring good players to match that as well.
You've got talking about players during the kind of worst of the snow. I saw a video of Charles Dunn driving about, driving people home and stuff. Does that kind of sum him up?
Yeah, I think it is reflective of his personality. Charles is a nice guy, a really nice person, really positive person. So he'd do anything to help others. You know, when we bring new players in here, Donny's one that first puts his arm around them, makes them welcome, and I think we've got a group of boys who got there. Yeah, I've seen it on social media, so he's quite popular at the minute. But it was a nice gesture, and it's nice to help people out.
Oh, you were quite keen to make sure that people you bring to the club are the right sort of people. Was that something you obviously knew Charles before that as well, didn't you? So.
Yeah, I worked with Charles before, and he had bad injury problems. People had sort of ruled him out for circumstances that he'd gone through as well. And I gave him a chance. I brought him in at Oldham, and he struggled with another injury. So it's he's repaying a bit of faith that I've had in him, I think, at the minute. But he's a great boy. He epitomises probably what we have around this place is very good people that want to work as hard as they possibly can to make Motherwell a success.
What would you expect the approach to be from Hearts coming here in their style?
Well, they'll come and try and win the game. They're probably the same as us. They don't particularly want the replay. They want to win the game. I think it'll be an exciting game of football. They've got a lot. Credit to their fans. They've filled the stand. I think they've got 5,000 people coming. We're hopeful our fans will turn out in numbers. They've seen us in a good run of form and got their previous cup final. So it's going to make us for a great game. It really has. I think it'll be a high tempo to it. It'll be competitive, which we want, and we'll hope to enjoy.